Come on, you still find these things funny? Take a break and solve this math question. So we all know what a factorial is. It's like multiplying a number with one number less than it until you reach 1. So they're asking us in this question, what is the last digit of 1 factorial all the way to 2000 factorial all added up? And now you might think, what the heck is this complicated question? It's actually not that complicated. First, let's write down factorials of some early numbers here. 1 factorial is 1 factorial, 2 factorial is 2, 3 factorial is 6 because 3 times 2 is 6, 4 factorial is 24, 5 factorial is 120. Let me stop here. You know why? Because you see, the last digit here is gotten to 0. And now whatever factorial you have next, whatever it multiplies the 0 by, it will always be 0 in the end. So that will not count towards the last digit. What I mean is when we're adding stuff, we basically look at the last digits, right? If we're adding all of these numbers, 720, 120, 24, 6, 2, 1, the zeros will not count into any accord because they're already zeros. They have no value in that unit's place. So what we're going to do is only going to add these areas because the rest of them will always have a 0 in the last digit and that will never count. From 5 factorial all the way to 2014 factorial, it will always have a 0 at the end. So we're not going to count it anyway, right? So the last digit is basically going to be the sum of these few important digits because they're the only ones that are there in the units column that actually have some value there. So we're going to have the value of 3 here because it's going to be sum 13 and 1 is going to be carryover, so the answer is going to be 3. The last digit of 1 factorial plus 2 factorial all the way to 2014 factorial is 3.